would ask me. Lord, I tell him, I said, Lord, I was no good. I wasn't worth a dime until I met you. Until you died for my sins and you brought me out of that old raggedy place that I was in. Oh, I wish he would ask me. I would tell him about the time that I used to be an alcoholic. I'll tell him about the time I used to smoke marijuana. I'll tell him about the time, the habits that I could not break. But then you came along. Oh, I could tell him something. But he asked the disciples. He said, who you say that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. When Peter said the Christ, he was in essence saying Messiah. The word was equivalent in the Old Testament, which had the same meaning as the anointed one. And they considered the one that was the anointed one, that he was more than just a human being, that he was also God. So it was a powerful statement of what he had stated. And he said to him, he said, and Jesus answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood had not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. Oh, I want to convince somebody to get behind the rock. Come on now, this afternoon. And then we see that there is some security in the rock. I want you to know that. He said in verse 18, and he said, I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, Petros, and upon this rock will I build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And then he went on just a little bit further in verse 19, and he said, I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Do anybody know that the key represent authority? And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loose in heaven. I want to let you know that keys represent authority. Come on now. I remember that when I was a little boy, I used to see the janitor in my school. He used to have a big old ring of chains. And I made up my mind that I wanted to be like that janitor, because that janitor had a key to every room in the house. I want to let you know that. So I got my little clip and I started collecting keys. My keys, come on now, they didn't go to anything, but I sure look important. I want to let you know, but now Jesus is giving me the keys. Come on now. He's giving me the keys of authority. And you know what the keys of authority really means to me? It reminds me of a man that stand out underneath a light that's not working. Come on now. A police officer, come on now, that's giving direction to traffic. Come on now. I want to let you know you better not hit it. Come on now. You better not be moving too fast. Somebody said he can't do nothing on feet, but I want to let you know he got a thing called radio. Come on now. He's a man under authority. Come on now. When you're a man under authority, come on now. It's just not you in your bags. Come on now. It's you, your bag, your radio, your co-workers. Come on now. Your chief. He can call somebody. Come on now. And I can just imagine that if God give us the key to the kingdom of heaven, we stand there under the light, direct the traffic. Come on now. Oh, I want to let you know, because if I got the keys to do some binding and some loosing, I can tell what I want to bind to go this way. I can tell what I want to loose to go this way, because I got seen them on TV last night. They were standing out in front of Best Buy. They got the tents, come on now. They got the food, they got everything that they need out there underneath those tents, come on now. Well, I want to let you know they're waiting on something. They used to be waiting on Black Friday, but I think the move to Thursday now. I'm kind of confused of what day I need to get up to be able to get a deal. I don't know. But being that my wife will be out there, I can ask her. She know what day, but I don't know. They got me all confused. I know last year it was Friday, but now things have changed. Well, listen, those people out there because they want a deal, right? They out there, they want a deal. They want a computer. They want it for nothing. So they're standing in line for weeks. Now, it ain't the day before now. You get out there a week in advance now. Folks crazy want a computer. They could have